Just like in real life, in World of Warcraft, money is king. You need gold for your mount, you need gold for your consumables, you need gold for your gear, buying GFs, and much more. So here I will share with you the 10 most profitable gold farming methods in the game. By the way, these are in a weird order, but I will explain that at the end of the video. Alchemy is kind of a mediocre way to make gold, but it is a godly way to save gold, because you can make every flask, and that way if you plan to raid and you don't like farming gold, this is your way out, homie. Wintergrasp elemental farming. This is only good if your faction controls the zone. By the way, we got a Wintergrasp guide coming, so subscribe for that. But basically all these mobs drop valuable trade items for professions, and depending on how much competition you have and how good your class and gear are for farming mobs, this might be the best farming method as the expansion goes on. For Oculus skinning, if you go to the Oculus normal and just solo the trash to skin it, leather is gonna be very valuable early on. So when everybody's making their pre-raid gear, you can strike the iron while it's hot and make a lot of money. Jewel crafting and enchanting, they come together. You can buy ore off the auction house that you can then prospect to get your gems from it, but this isn't cost effective on its own, because if you get a lot of worthless gems for every good gem you get, this isn't very good. But if you have enchanting, you can turn the low value gems into rings, and then you can disenchant the rings to get valuable enchanting materials. This is a pretty passive chill way to make gold, and it's pretty reliable. GDKP and carry services. This requires some social engineering and planning, but strictly gold per hour, this might be the highest potential of them all. The only reason this is not the #1 method is that you need a good reputation and a team of people who are good at the game to make the real good money from this. Mining and herbing is great money once you unlock the fastest flying mount and cold weather flying, of course, but if you don't have it yet, find a different method first to get the money for the mount until you do this.
Not leaving!
Playing the auction house is a very complicated yet low workload method of making gold. You need some capital to start flipping it and a lot of research to understand the economy, but the more gold you have, the more effective this method gets. It is also really good for protecting whatever gold you do have from inflation. Daily quests. Most of the gold printed into the economy comes from dailies in Wrath, because everybody is doing them for their reputations and gear and whatnot, but even if you do them strictly for gold, they are great gold per hour and you should be doing them anyway. Protection Paladin AoE farming. In Wrath, Protection Paladins are even stupider broken than in TBC, because we got the new Etrix Oath trinket, but you can go farm about every instance, including Wrath normals, when you got enough gear. But Blizzard might nerf this clearly broken strategy, so we will have to see until Classic proper to know if it works. Questing, yes, just questing. Normal Northrend quests after you're level 80 give you extra gold, making it one of the best gold farming methods out there. Of course, you will eventually run out of quests and you will need a new method, but this is one of the best ways to make gold early on, and anybody can do it. Finally, hold up. Let me make something very clear. What is the best way to farm gold? The same way as in real life. What nobody else is doing. Find a hole in the economy and fill it. Do what people need. The best way to make money will always be to find what is in high demand and low supply. You will not be told what it is, you're gonna have to find it. Maybe tomorrow people on your server randomly do not feel like mining anymore and prices go up. Maybe a group of friends decide to start twinking and all of a sudden all the rare gear for twinks goes for thousands. You gotta adapt constantly if you wanna make good gold. Sticking to one method will not work. In real life, you're in an economy with 7 billion people. But in World of Warcraft, it is only 5,000, maybe 7,000 people. Even if you are a single person, you have the power to drive prices down if you farm one thing too much. The economy is the real metagame, boys, and you really gotta think about it. Thank you for watching. We are making a guide for everything you need to know about Lich King Classic and a guide for every spec. So if you like the video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell, for we got a lot more coming. If you wanna support the channel, check out our merch in the description down below. This is Guide Express. See you on the next stop, homeboys.